Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So tonight we're going to be over in City Skylines 2 tonight, trying to solve our trashy situation that we have with the traffic and with the landfill. So will we be able to solve it within the time frame of the stream tonight? You'll have to stick around to find out. We got about another 7 minutes till stream. Give me a moment to get the final last few things set up and wait for more people to join in and enjoy the music, and we'll get started here shortly. we go. We're getting ready to jump in stream here now. Alright, hope everyone's doing good tonight. We're gonna be dealing with this mountain. This major mountain that sits in front of us here. As you can see, it's a huge mountain of trash. Quite literally, like I said in the title, and I said at the intro, trashy situation. We are completely full. We have no more room for any more trash. So we gotta figure something out with it. Alright. Let's see here. So you got a good amount of money here. We're doing just fine in financing. But the other situation we gotta deal with is this monstrosity here. This traffic just keeps going. It's practically all the way across our giant bridge. So that was an issue we were trying to deal with in the last stream that we did of the game. And we're still gonna be trying to deal with it today. And we obviously have major health issue as well. We got quite the feat ahead of us here, so let's get into it. We do got enough to do an incineration plant now. We're gonna probably just drop this out back here. Somewhere along back in here. Actually, instead of destroying a bunch of buildings, let's go ahead and we're gonna branch off this road here. Branch it back over to the edge of our city line here. There we go. So hopefully they'll take some of the trash. That'll help with that situation, hopefully. Time will tell on that. And it gives us some extra electricity here. Tied in with the grid there. That should hopefully help with all that. He's heading to the landfill, so yep, he's gonna go pick up some of the trash from the landfill. Looks like we got another dump truck coming out and another dump truck coming out. It's gonna take quite a bit of dump trucks to get this situation figured out. But that's a good sign. They're gonna go get the trash from the landfill. And hopefully get rid of our very, very trashy situation here. And it's such a trashy situation, I think our bulldozer got stuck. Quite a bit stuck. Stuck to the point that he's glitching. There's that. I think we were planning on destroying our small coal plant here to put the incineration plant there, but we found a better solution for that. It doesn't help when someone just decides, I guess, to sit there. And there's quite a few people walking on the highway too, so that don't help any. That is a lot of traffic to deal with. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't got quite the idea of how to solve that situation yet. I mean, because it's unfortunately the one and only actual way into our city. Like, we don't have a rail network to be able to get in. Can't bring a train in. Our only other real option possibly might be to build an airport. Let's see, can we unlock an airport? Yes, we can. And where's most of these people coming from? Walsingham, Bardney. Yeah, Bardney. like Bardany and that other one there. Alright, let's look at airport here. It's gonna cost $750,000 to build. And this thing is a monster. We're gonna have to expand city boundaries to be able to build this. Because we also wouldn't be able to build it right here because we got our big coal plant in the way of the landing strip. So there's that situation. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and this guy costs like
You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging spheres.
Alright, so we got the land to do it now.
Let us move now from the
We'll
amusement
probably expand
page
this
to
heavy
the
density road
literary.
out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Here
build
we
it,
have
like,
some perfectly
right in there, hopefully.
anguishing correspondence.
Hopefully that'll work.
My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and
Sure
all
that
my
fits.
expertise derives merely from a life devoted
Out
to
a little
the
bit here.
gentle arts.
We're gonna arc it up
Though
the
I do
flank.
thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in
Never mind,
sentiment.
it's still not gonna fit.
Leave that to those
This thing is an absolute
poet
monster.
chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest.
I think I got the general idea of what I can do now.
And on to our
We're
main
unfortunately
feature
gonna have to make
story.
another
The
intersection
commercial
over
district is
here.
booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local
We're gonna
Java
need pretty much this
mate.
whole spot
Or
right
so my
here.
wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
While we're not in the business of reporting rumors, there's a widespread concern over fears that an insidious underground criminal organization has seized control of the area.
Recent crime stats confirm that the
Looks like we
crime
should
wave
be able
has
to build
certainly
it
gripped
right
our
there.
region, and it's showing no signs of letting up.
I
Let's
don't
show
like
we're
the sound of
overlapping
that,
with this
Glenda.
building here.
We'll be back after this.
But they'll end up demolishing that building and they'll build something that will fit the height. Stretch. Alright, Kirby. There's the stretch. I just realized that the chat's not showing on screen for some reason. Let's see. I think I heard a ghost. Unfortunately, chat isn't showing on screen and it's not a simple fix, so we'll hopefully have that fixed for the next one there. Alright, so we're just waiting on this to reach up to the amount to be able to build the airport. We got issues with our medical here. Let's see. On the road did I put our hospital at? The hospital is right. Okay, so our patient numbers are 20 away from like that 19 away from being full. Almost all of our ambulances are in dispatch. And expand our ambulance depot here. Guess we'll build an extension wing on here. Hopefully that should solve the health issues. And that's a really small extension wing. It only added 25 rooms. Okay. I'm really quiet. Alright, let's see here. How's that? Any better? How's that, Grubby? Any better there? Also, let's see. Audio. Get this master volume down here. That doesn't seem to help the... How's that? Any better? Not clear at all. Let's see. Oh, I think I bumped the echo thing, so that might... Did that fix the echo? No? Okay. That's... Yep, the mic is plugged in all the way. I really need a new mic stand, honestly. Because it sags like crazy. Alright, any better there, Cruppy? So they're starting to get some garbage in there. This is starting to empty out some, so that's a bonus. Yeah, I'm not quite sure either. I'm hoping to be able to just... I'm planning on getting a new mic system at some point, but gotta get back to work and the main job and get that all saved up for that. I got one other option I can do to hopefully maybe get it to be louder. Where is this up here? Does that sound any louder? Yep, I turned on the sound system. And it hasn't been, the last thing I moved around and did. Yay! But I agree with that sound alert though. at the moment, the mic is kind of making me want to do that to the mic system right now. So we need some medium density residential. Commercials, so that will work perfectly right there. Oh, yeah, all I did is I went to OBS and adjusted the dB level on it, the decibel level. I set it back up to 0 because for some reason in a different stream, I think it was that I was too loud, I was overpowering the game. So I lowered that down, and so I lowered that back up. That's about as loud as I think I can get it. Let me try to readjust the mic here again. Alright. Does that sound any better? Because if I get the mic any more closer, I'm going to be eating the mic. And I already had dinner, so I don't need another second dinner. So now we need offices. Might make that a medium density going out of here. Never mind. We'll just go low density. Shouldn't be too busy on this road anyway. I see you played a hello there, but I did not hear the hello there.
Hello there.
There it is. Say the sound alert system missed that one at first, so I had to replay it. That'll have to do. Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure how much more I can do at this point with that. I feel sorry for these people, but I might take over their area to put in some medium density. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. Start with that for now. I just realized that was a small density road. Oops. upgrade that to a medium. It's definitely gonna need it with what I just put there. That'll do for now.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive.
And now
and
we
try to
have
stay
no
off the
density
streets
demand
until
now.
conditions
All right.
improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
So we
This
definitely
is
did not help our
Signal
traffic
with
situation
A
by building all
Thomas
those
Hornbuckle.
houses.
Before we dive into
Because now we're gonna have a
selection,
crap
I'd
ton
like
of people
take
trying to move
a
in.
few memento moris to elaborate on the formal structure of the symphonic work. For our
Yeah, it
newer,
kind of
less
cleared out a
able
little bit.
listeners,
It was backed
first,
up like
we will
all
be
the way back
dancing
here.
through the al dente section before entering the
I mean,
slower
granted, we do
largo
still got
movement,
quite a
finally
bit of traffic.
savoring the vivacious
If I had my choice, I
anti-pasto
would be making
movement.
this like a
So,
3-lane
without
highway through
further
here.
ado, let's
But
raise the curtain and
I can't
begin.
edit anything out here right now.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is
What
in
we
a
got
hurry
going
to
on
get
down
somewhere
here?
fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the road.
Oh, I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking.
Got
Besides, if
injured.
I did that, I'd
Oh,
never get
probably
anywhere.
because you're walking on the highway, dude.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal.
Okay,
But if
so
you're planning
the
a quick trip out,
edits
you
that I
might
did to the
want to wait a
hospital
little while
definitely
until
did,
everything clears up.
or
If
clinic,
you're in it, you
definitely did
you
help
already know
the
about it. No
medical
use
situation we
reminding
had
you.
going on.
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Our trash situation's getting way better. It looks like everything that we did is definitely working in our favor right now. Our money's skyrocketing right now. We should be at the level to be able to build the airport here shortly. That's also going to be a $50,000 a month upkeep. Which we definitely have enough to be able to cover that. That won't be no problem there. Let's sit here and then that's already zoned for residential. I think we're reusing southwest residential for that. I'm gonna zone this in back here. Even though we don't need the zoning for that right now, but just so it's zoned and ready to go. Because now we basically are playing the waiting game for the airport, and then just for more density demand right now. Say crap, didn't Daniel say he was going to be popping into stream as well? So we just unlocked an apartment complex. That's for low rent residential demand. So we definitely don't need that right now. But that would be definitely an option when we need it. I don't see us needing any demand for a while, unless it's Oh, because this is low density right here, so there's still space for low density to move in. We have plenty of space for medium density to move in. And businesses, because these are multi-use. So the only demand I can see popping up is if we need high density demand. Or low density, high density. Or high density residential demand. Some of our residents are having issues with staying in the housing because of high rent stuff, so maybe we should build that apartment complex. And plop it like, it's like over in here. There we go, that kind of fits in right there pretty decently. Just to make this area over here look decent. Oh. Look like a sidewalk right through here. Or not, never mind. Chemical plants, chemicals are everywhere, and more are made here every day. Now we got a chemical plant, but we definitely don't have any industrial demand right now. Definitely got some space that we can definitely build that when it comes time. That's just playing the waiting game. Okay, we got enough, but or not. Oh, 750. Oh wait, we're a ways away from being able to build that right now. I mean, there's always the option to take out a loan, but I prefer not to do that right now. Because actually, we still have a loan out right now. We took out 500,000 earlier. If we would take out that interest rate just goes up really quick. We're gaining money off of tax, so I think we're just gonna wait that out. I think that'd be the better idea than to take out another loan. Because we are making quite a bit of profit off of that. This tile upkeep is, the more tiles we buy, the more that's going to become a pain. Our loan interest, not too terrible. Not spending anything in service trade. Service upkeeps are outrageous. But that's because we're paying for upkeeps on the power plant, the incineration plant, the garbage dump, the hospital, the police station, the fire department. We're not paying in any subsidies. Service trade, we're making money off of service trade. We're selling electricity. We're making a profit, so that's a good thing, because we're going to get there before long. Like, it's literally basically just a waiting game. And just watching chaos unfold in different areas. Like, just the sheer amount of ambulances on this road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ambulances all on one road. We got a cop on the bridge here. I believe we do got a bus line running. Let's see. We do have a bus line running, right? Yeah. I'm thinking what we do is we make a route for the buses to come into the city from over the bridge, and hopefully that gathers more people on the bus and we'll have less taxis on the bridge then. Seems like a plan. We can just have them drop. Oh, we can actually just link it up to that one there. And then we'll have it come back in and drop off there. And then I don't want to overwhelm that one. I think we'll have the next one. Have it drop off at this one here instead. Have that one come over to this side over here. Another one that we are having a lot of taxis come from. And it'll drop back off there. What? Oh, did I just extend that line? Wait. I thought I just... No. Okay. Bus line tool. Start it from over here this time. Start a line there. I got 2 bus stops on this major road. Okay. That'll help. Stop there. And we'll bring it back. There we go. We got that one. Start here. And we'll bring it into this bus stop. Reroute it there. And then we'll just stick with just that. We'll link up a bus line to this one if we need to. Oh, that's the other one that we actually had a lot of taxis from. Actually, we have a lot of taxis coming from all 3 of them, honestly. Oh, we got a bus that's gonna just pull a U-turn in the middle of the highway there. Okay. Not highway, but major road. Hopefully maybe that will help diminish this a little bit while we wait for the field to build the airport. We got an accident on the bridge. Someone spun out their car. Oh, that ain't gonna help our traffic situation any. Not in the least bit. But if need be, I can always link that 3rd one up to this bus stop here. And have them import and export people from this bus stop too.
That was truly superb. Masterful counterpoint. You're listening to
Although I do
Second
think we need more
Station
buses.
of Levitated tastes. Don't touch that.
What did I
Local
park those people at?
stargazers are in for a real treat tonight as the Aurora Borealis is expected to
Where's that
light up
bicycle?
the night sky.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this evening. It promises to be quite a sight.
But we are going to be
And on to our
using the
main
majority of
feature
all of
story.
our vehicles here.
The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's
See
good
what
for
happens
business
here.
and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
We just got chaos traffic of every sort everywhere. How's our clinic looking? Where is our clinic? There it is. I'm always losing track of where I put buildings in the city. Okay, so we are on the higher end of the rooms being taken. And we still are using the majority of our ambulances. There's nothing more I can do about the ambulance situation though. Can't build another depot. Best I could do is build another hospital somewhere or clinic somewhere else, but we're trying to save up for the airport and solve the traffic situation instead. Honestly, we got 5 calls for ambulances, excluding any that might be on the highway. Our traffic situation is still absolutely terrible. I would absolutely hate this if I had to be in this. This traffic just goes on for miles. Absolutely miles. All trying to get down to one lane to turn into the city. That's insane. Absolute insanity. Rock Musician Mansion is vacant. So we are getting a few more medium density residents in. It'd be nice to be able to get that airport built, that's for sure. They're heading off to work, it looks like. He's going home, probably from work. Because I mean, I put the biggest roundabout possible in, and it's still just, it's not enough. And it's gonna be that return trip that takes the buses forever to get back, probably. I mean, unless they're coming back from whatever this town is over here. Backley. That one, there's not a whole lot of traffic trying to come in. That's it. I have to. I have to put in a bus route from over here. I will actually have it drop off at this one, so I can hopefully take that side ramp instead. This one here. This one's going to Backley. I'm going to make that one a red route. This one is a Walsingham. Walsingham. Walsingham? I think I spelled that right. Walsingham. Yep, I did. Alright. We'll make that one like a green route. Gardney. I spelled that right. Oh no, I missed an E. And we'll make that one. We'll make that one a purple. Alright, so we got that all set. But we do need to add on to our bus garage, because some of those routes don't have any buses. So we need an extra garage. Somehow, somewhere. Will we find a place to put our garage? Place it over here. So that gives us a few more buses to be able to run those routes with. It bites into our budget for the airplane, the airport a little bit, but we'll maybe not make do, but I guess you could say make do with what we got. We'll just call this main line that goes through the city the intercity line. We'll give it a nice bright yellow. Only downfall is that me recoloring the buses. I think, if I remember correctly, they all have to come back into the station to get recolored, I think. I would kind of wish and hope not, but I think that's actually how that does work. We do need some more industrial, so we're going to go ahead and build that chemical plant. That's a hell of a steep incline to enter, but it'll work. That's a doozy of a step coming out of the security booth, but whatever you do, just take the back door. Make sure you come out that door, not the other one.
All citizens, radar readings indicate a tornado is approaching the city and will be visible soon. Citizens should seek immediate cover.
Where? Oh. That poor crew or cargo ship. Man, I don't mean to talk back to the lady on the radio there, but I'm pretty sure that would be considered a water spout, not a tornado. Those are all inner city lines. We got one that's heading out this way. Heading to Bardney. Got a cruise ship. If only we had a port, we could ship people around that way, but we do not have a port. I wonder what these buoys are for. I just never... Oh, that's the route that he's taking. That's the boat route. Okay, never mind. Figured out the buoys. Hey, if you guys are fans of football, tomorrow night at 10 p.m. we're going to be doing Madden NFL 26, getting the franchise started on that game. We're not going to do the Road to Glory on that game right now because I'm hoping that once we get our college player from the college football 26 up to the transfer, to be able to transfer from college to Madden, we'll switch over from there then. That is the plan there. So chemical ore took over the chemical plant.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. This is Second Moon with J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Before we dive into our next selection, I'd like to take a few memento moments to elaborate on the tonal structure of the symphonic work. For our newer, less able listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente section before entering the slower largo movement, finally, then savoring
Unfortunately,
the
this land
vivacious
does slope
antipasto
uphill
movement.
and then down, so
without
we're gonna have
further
one
ado,
really
let's
weird
raise
shaped
the curtain
airport over on this
and
side.
begin.
It's gonna really make the land
This
mass look
just in
weird.
from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
So they need more business, but we also need more medium density. So we're gonna go ahead and build some more of this mixed use here. Probably just gonna build this section up here. guess not probably, but will. As you can tell, our mountain that we had is definitely starting to go down some. They're definitely starting to dig some pits in here. It's definitely going down. So the trashy situation has been resolved. Because we are back down in the green. We are not at capacity no more, or near capacity. So that is a bonus there. That is one objective that we had complete now. I'm actually going to play a celebration for that. Because I think accomplishing that goal is deserving of a celebration. And I think that is something that only Twitch viewers can actually see. So, sorry you guys over on YouTube. You don't get to see the on-screen celebration, unfortunately. And that was a Twitch thing. We do get water pollution because we don't have a proper sewage treatment plant. So there is that situation, but what can you do on that? That's just something that we kind of got to deal with at the moment. These are all inner city lines. There's a Bardney line. As I said, the return trips here are going to be the nightmare for them. I mean, we got buses stuck in traffic left and right. We cannot get to $750,000 to... that don't help our situation any either. So there is that situation. That really don't help anything. I mean, there's all of our buses. All of our buses stuck in this traffic trying to get in. But we have a car accident that we're currently waiting on. Road maintenance is working. Where are they working at? They're working over there. They're not even on their way. So thank you, road maintenance, for that. Police cars dispatched. Oh, they just arrived on scene. That's ideal. So that should hopefully get the traffic going. I mean, it helps get this traffic pushed up here and hopefully over in here. We're actually going to... So I do use the traffic mod for the game. But we are actually going to work on this lane here. I'm not going to let them go straight no more. This lane has to go to that lane. No, go to that lane, but don't go to that lane. And no U-turns at all at this intersection. That way these people can go straight through. Priority tools. We gotta remove the traffic lights first. I want these people to have the priority. These guys yield. While these other two lanes yield to them. That way that just keeps this flowing and just keeps it moving. Ideally that should help. Until we get up into these areas. So that at least gets them off the highway. Which it looks like the majority of them are going this way anyway. That works. I have not the slightest idea what that pickup truck's working at trying to do. And they're not yielding to the lane at all. There we go. Finally someone yields. And this motorcycle driver don't know what he's trying to do either. And then they all want to get over here and then get into that lane. Like, there's a second lane that goes straight, people. There you go. If that keeps that lane moving, so that hopefully we'll get this all moving and flowing here. Here comes the rest of the traffic from that car accident being backed up. We unlocked something. What we unlock? Ooh, we unlocked the big skyscraper apartment buildings, which we have absolutely no demand for. We're almost to our 750,000 mark, you guys. So we're going to be seeing if that solves our traffic situation very quickly. And for those of you just joining in, we did complete our first objective of figuring out the landfill issue. We built an incineration plant over here. We built the incineration plant that took trash from the landfill, it's burning it to make power. So we're getting more power to sell and emptied out our landfill some. So that is definitely a benefit there. Our landfill is looking much better than it was. It was its own practically half mountain earlier when we first started. We're currently working at trying to figure out our traffic, which actually the bridge don't look bad at all right now. How's the rest of the highway look? So we do just still got a little bit of congestion out here on the highway out here. The only thing I can think of to be able to fix this is being able to build that airport that we were planning on building here. Because this traffic just goes on for miles. Absolutely miles. It just keeps on going. So I'm thinking if we build an airport, all these people that are trying to move into the town, like if I click on one of these here, I'm sure, click on here, it could be any of these people. Okay, okay, like this person here, moving in. So these people that are moving in, Maybe they'll hopefully take like a airplane or something to get into town at some point instead of driving in. That'll help the traffic on the highway, hopefully. But using that mod to be able to adjust this intersection to be a little more cooperative with the highway has definitely helped out. Actually, I was trying to put a yield sign here, but it doesn't need a yield sign because it can only turn here and it's not intersecting with anything. But we did place a yield sign on the opposite side from the highway, so that these people turning here have to stop and give way to these people trying to come across or turning onto this road. For the rest of this traffic nightmare down here, it's pretty much at the mercy of what goes on at this intersection here. I mean, I could move the cemetery here and put a roundabout. Oh, I'd have to move the firehouse too. And could put a roundabout right here to hopefully get people going through faster, but because I don't think I can fit a roundabout in there, not even a small one, with the firehouse and stuff sitting there.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area
could
due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must
that road there.
and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public
Move
service
this
announcement.
over to about right.
This is Second
Here.
Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using
rid of that.
only their imagination as guides.
Move it to about right
For
in
a
there.
silent audio masterpiece. Now here we
Fire
sit
station.
listening at full volume, and our souls are transported.
Move it down over here.
But let us not tarry. On to the next episode.
We're
And
live.
I think that road is
and
actually
we're
going to
getting
need a
reports
bit of
about
a
a
bigger
traffic
one.
accident somewhere in the
We'll
city.
do like a
Road
medium one.
maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return
Oh,
tomorrow.
what's its problem?
But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to
Put
wait
a
a little
post
while
office there.
until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you
We'll move
already
the post
know.
office to the other
No
side of
use
the hospital
reminding you.
clinic.
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
And there we go.
And on to our main feature store. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting
that
more
helps with that.
high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while
And people
sipping
are
a
not
fancy
happy.
local Jarva mate. Or
High
so my
crime
wife
rates.
tells
What's
me.
wrong with my
That's
police
good
department?
for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
Jail
We'll be back.
availability is good because there's nobody in jail. 3 criminals in jail. So capacity is 25, so that's still good. We don't have a prison, so like nothing we can do with that. Our crime probability is really high though. That might be something we'll have to look into in the next stream, because we'll probably take a look at it here and there if we can, but that's not something I'm going to focus on 100% right now. We do got medium density requirement here. We do have office as well. Might be like a little bit there, like that. Well, why would you need car access in the back? I'll wait for it to get built and see what that exactly entails. Because I've never seen where the properties need a vehicle access from the back or side. Like they have sections that they can, if you have a road, they can access and stuff there. Hey Daniel, welcome to the stream. Hey, better late than never though. You missed the first achievement, man. We figured out the trashy situation. We built an incinerator plant and that solved the issue with the trash. But we got another trashy situation, and it's called traffic. And we actually just reached our $750,000 to be able to build the airport. And there's a ghost breath. So now we got our airport here. We're gonna have this gate here. Go over there. This gate here. Here. And these aren't even going to those towns that I needed extra transport from. It doesn't look like they're totally different names. So that's lovely. Yeah, I don't got anchor points for those other ones. So we do to those ones. So we'll have more people coming from other towns, but not quite from the one that we actually needed them from, unfortunately. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, we got a car accident. It looked like just somebody in a muscle car broke down. And we already got a crap ton of airplanes coming in to land. Nobody. They're probably coming in to just start their route from here. That's what my assumption would be. We will charge a small parking fee for the airport. 10 would be good, I think. Can't just let people park there for free now. Like I said, we got some hell of a layout for this airport because of that way the land was. Like, I don't know about you, but maybe a Jeep could park along here. But I'm not quite sure if any other vehicle could park right in there. Because that is one hell of an incline. Everyone else parks over here. Fire alarm. Thanks for that, Daniel. Thanks for that. In this city right now, with the high crime rate right now, car alarm probably would be going off somewhere in the city right now. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and do a few more things of mixed housing. No, I'm cutting it kind of close with it being next to the airport. Gotta do what you gotta do. And that's where we can fit them right now. You hope that won't crop up. It might have. I mean, depending on how loud he has his speakers turned on right now. He might actually have the speakers turned up pretty loud because he was saying that he couldn't hear me very well. We do need some more industrial, so we'll come over here and build some industrial over here. I'll do it right there because that's cutting it too close to the edge of the map there. Go, we got that there. Let's fill this in with some yellow. And that definitely takes care of our, well, that takes care of our office and our industrial need. So that works. And the traffic finally caught up to my bridge. And now we got a whole nother traffic problem. It's not one traffic problem, it's another. That didn't update right. Okay, there we go. Now we're good on that. It's like something looked a little weird with that spot. Let's see. Now, bus stop, that's what's causing that congestion. I got the bus stop there. 2 lanes on that side so people, like cars can get around them when they stop at the stop.
Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand.
We do not
This
have a
has
water
been
problem.
a local public service announcement.
Actually, we are running a
Pending
little
updates
low
to
there.
our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling
Oh, then.
blackouts. We urge the
Touche.
public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio
I thought
with
we were doing
J.
good with
Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're
water,
pervading
but-
some of the finest classical
Okay.
music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
So I guess this place
We're
does need
live, and we're getting reports
road
about a
coming back
traffic
here.
accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the
Or
area
not.
is attracting more high-end
Hey, I think that's just a
bringing
bugged out
the latest
building.
in luxury to our neighborhood.
Put a
You
new
can
building
now
there.
shop for designer shoes while sipping a
I
fancy
got this all
local
messed up.
jarro
There we go.
cocktail. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
So we filled both the lanes up now. And of course, you got drivers that don't know which lane they want to be in. How's the airport doing? Efficiency 98%. Not perfect, but I'll take it. Got one person on the airplane. Could you imagine being the only person on an airplane? That'd be nuts. You got the whole aircraft cabin to yourself? This guy person's bringing in 46 people. Yep, pulling in, so he's bringing them in. Alright, now that's interesting. Apparently our barn is haunted. That's always nice to read. So we got the airport. Still got a traffic of a mess over here. I guess a city of 18,000 people, you kind of would expect to kind of run into some hiccups of people.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. Storm spotters have reported a tornado currently heading towards the city. Extreme wind conditions are expected. All citizens are advised to seek shelter at this time.
Well then, is it actually coming towards us? I hate to be these people, but that would be a terrible place to break down right now. It's staying in place. Doesn't look like it's actually moving. But if it is moving this way, I'd hate to be that person in that vehicle. I don't think that tornado's moving. At least it doesn't look like it is. Okay, it looks like it might be moving that way. To the left. But then it kind of looks like it's coming this way too. I'm not quite sure. I think it's slowly but surely coming to the right, actually. So that poor person that's in that broke down vehicle, hate to be them. Alright, back to the city here. Still dealing with a lot of heavy traffic backed up everywhere, specifically in this general area. I'm trying to think of a solution. If you guys have a solution of an idea, definitely leave it in chat. I'm open to all ideas. I'll bet these offices did not turn out to be as big as I thought they would be. I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger than that. Need more commercial as well. Where to put some more commercial? Start lining, I guess, along the area by the airport with some commercial. And for those of you guys watching over on Twitch has allowed us to start using subscriptions. We already got 2 subscriptions earlier today. And if you want to be our third to help us meet our goal, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to gift subs, we currently have a sale going on right now for 35% off 5 or more gifted subs. And all that helps to support the channel and keep it going. And then that also means that we got about 8 more founder badges that are still up for grabs. So if you're the next 8 people that subscribe, you'll get a founder badge. And for those of you watching over on YouTube, you can help support the channel as well by hitting that subscribe button, which for you guys is free. And don't forget to like this stream while you're over there as well. Need some more offices. Let's drop a couple right in through here. I don't know how skinny they can make an office, but if they can fit it in that little tiny sliver there, go for it. Also, for both channels, don't forget that we are doing a channel battle. By the end of the year, which channel can have more members, YouTube or Twitch? So if you want to help your favorite platform reach the winning spot on that battle, be sure to follow or hit that subscribe button depending on which platform you're on. Right now, YouTube is sitting at around 40 or 54 members, and our Twitch channel is currently sitting at 92. So YouTube, you're a little behind over there. If you guys hit that subscribe button, you can help YouTube catch up with Twitch. And the winning channel at the end of the year will get a discount code to the Master Sim Gaming merch store. Okay, we need more commercial now. We'll just continue to build some more commercial down this way. Actually, we'll put some mixed use down this way. I mean, I myself wouldn't want to live across the street from an airport, but maybe they will. I mean, obviously some people are, because they're building little tiny ones along this sliver here. We still got, I think it was medium density residential zoned in here. Or wait, not medium. No, that's low density residential I had zoned right here. And we just haven't had no demand for that. Now we need more offices. We might squeeze in some offices over in this area. I guess I could have been using that here one right through here. It'll be fine for now. And we're not zoning them on the water. That becomes a little bit of a nightmare to look at. Well, even on the hill it does too. I don't think they like that area. Okay, here we go. Now it's starting to change color. There we go. Now they're moving in. I was like, wait a second. They're not really doing anything. And that demand dropped out. So they don't. There's no demand for low density because there's unoccupied buildings. Medium density slowly commit. Never mind. No, it is not. It vanished on us again. Okay. Because of unoccupied buildings. High density, unoccupied buildings. Local demands down for commercial. Labor availability makes the industrial not want to move in. Office demand is about the only one we really have right now that could build up any. We currently got some buildings getting built right now for that, so
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate
I
area
think we kind of
due
got
to
a
poor
city
road
that's
conditions.
balanced right now
Please
in some
exercise
ways,
caution if you must drive and try to stay
where it
off the
makes it
streets
more of
until
like
conditions
you're just
improve.
waiting for something to
This
become
has
a little
been a local
unbalanced
public
to bring
service
in that
announcement.
demand. Which actually, our traffic situation here has solved itself. It's all migrated over to. What in the world is going on over here? Ambulances everywhere. Well, oh, all the traffic migrated to the main part of the highway. Okay. Oh my word. It just keeps going. Still. Does it go all the way to the edge of the map? Well, it ends right here for there. There's a car accident down there. And it wraps around and comes back this way. And we got a car accident here. And we got another 2 car accidents here. Well, those car accidents definitely don't help the traffic situation any. It just keeps on going. It keeps on going. Okay, not quite to the edge of the map, but we're really close to the edge of the map. I mean, the back of the line is ways away from the city. That's absolutely insane. And the downfall is, even though this ain't our city boundary, like our city boundary is all the way up on the other side of the water over there, we still have to take care of these car accidents out here. So we still got to send a police car out here, and if there's an injury, which it doesn't look like there is, we'd have to send an ambulance out to this. So then that takes away from what we have to take care of inside the city for them to have to come out here, and I just seen a fire emblem pop up. Like, see, what happened over here? One of our buses is off the road. There's a car way over here. There's a car way over on the other side of the railroad tracks. We got a person injured here, probably somebody that was walking on the highway. Another car here, and then another car there. A jackknifed camper. And we got a car upside down. I mean, I guess best scenario for that accident is it's not blocking the highway at all. So, I mean, that's a benefit to us. Not to them, but... Oh, and then we got another one out here that's crazy. Got cars everywhere. We got a trailer in the middle of the highway. An injury. Another injury. This one's blocking one lane, not coming into the city at least. Semi involved. He lost his trailer back there. Well, this is an absolute insanity one. There's another injury up there too. So this accident here has 3 injuries. And this one's really far from the city. Wow. Okay. That's absolute insanity. Looks like this one got cleaned up. Got a person that's still injured right here though. There goes the ambulance for either them or someone else. And then there's another car accident. This time a muscle car and... Oh, that's congestion, that's not an accident. So just the muscle car. And we got another one of these bugged out ones here. Oh no, it's not bugged out, it's just... Okay, well, I could give them a little alleyway. That one wasn't actually bugged out like the one earlier. That one actually did just need an extra extension of a road. Got an injury at the coal plant. Still have no demand. I'm just kind of like trying to keep you guys entertained while we're waiting for some more demand. Man, we could probably build a park. I haven't built the campfire site yet, so we'll build this one out here. It's a nice looking little campsite area. Interesting. Let's, I guess, take a look at the statistic. That's not the one I wanted. Not necessarily the one I'm looking for either. That's the menu I was looking for. So we don't have no homeless, so that's a benefit. Unemployment rate's about 1.2%, fluctuating. I'd say that's pretty darn good for 19,000 people in the city, not having no homeless, and unemployment's only about 1%. That's not bad at all. We do get a lot of jobs available, though. There's a lot of jobs available, but nobody wanted to move into the city. So what do you do at that point is the question. We got some more injured over here, more injured over there. And more injured over there. A little bit of injury everywhere. Let's see. I'm still honestly not sure what to do about the traffic situation right here. Any of you guys have any ideas of what we could do to solve this? Other than having another way into the city. Because I wish I could make another way into the city. We cannot afford to buy any more map tiles right now. The upkeep cost will kill us. Like, we could slowly but surely try to work our way over this way and then try to connect up over here. But that is an idea for probably like 2 streams away from here. 2 at the least. That's kind of my idea, is I mean slightly, because our wind is blowing this way. So if we keep our industrial going this way, we can cut it off right here. And then continue across the water here, and then we can build more residential over here. And then work our way to the highway and put an interchange here. It's kind of my thought process, in a way. Obviously, we don't want nobody living anywhere within this area, though. So this is definitely dedicated to just industrial right here. But really no need to expand when we don't got no demand, though. That's the biggest problem. You can zone it, but they won't build it. How's our noise pollution looking? I'm kind of impressed that the noise pollution isn't worse right through here with how much traffic is on that highway. But I guess traffic that's in a standstill ain't gonna make a whole lot of noise, actually, now that I think of it. So I guess that does kind of make sense that there's not that bad of pollution there. honestly thought there would have been a little bit more noise pollution from the airport here too. At least I remember in City Skylines 1, the airport made a lot of noise pollution. This one doesn't seem to make much of any. 77. This bookshop has more noise than the... Okay, try making that one make sense. How does a bookshop have more noise pollution than an airport? Airport's up to an 82 now, so it's kind of building a little bit. But the bookshop has a 632 noise pollution. Make that one make sense. I want to see someone make that one make sense, because I really can't. Then obviously the coal plant, majorly noisy. Parking lots obviously are going to be noisy. Elementary school. We all know elementary schools are noisy. So this is where I'm surprised these people aren't getting sick from noise pollution like they did in City Skylines 1. They're kind of in amongst a very noisy area here. So I remember in City Skylines 1, that's where a lot of issues came up with the noise pollution. Because once you started getting to like the medium density and high density buildings, you had some major noise coming from them. And you absolutely could not control the noise pollution once you got to that level. I'm glad they kind of balanced that out, but the bookstore and airport thing really boggles my mind a little bit there. That one really don't make sense to me. But as I said earlier though, if you guys are fans of football, tomorrow night's stream is going to be Madden 26. We're going to get into that. We're going to get a franchise started on there. FYI, I'm not the best at football or sports games, so that will definitely turn out to be probably a quite entertaining stream, honestly. And that's going to be a series too, so that will definitely probably be pretty entertaining because I'm not good at sports. Plain and simple. That's not the genre I usually go to, but I divert off to it every now and then because I know it's popular, so, and it's entertaining to you guys when I can't play too well on it.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
As of
Please
right now, I
exercise
think
caution
that's
if you
where
must
I'm
drive,
going to wrap
and
up
try to
this
stay off
stream
the
here,
streets until conditions improve.
as
This
right
has
now
been a
there's
local
no
public service
demand at all.
announcement.
I'll
You're
probably play around
listening
with
to
this
Second
save file a little bit and
Movie,
try to get some
epitome
demand
of
for the
classical
next stream.
listening at home or wherever
So,
you roam.
with that, I hope you guys all have a
This
great rest
just
of your
in for
night,
traffic.
and
If
we'll
you're
see you guys
thinking
here
about
tomorrow
hitting the
at
streets,
10
you can
p.m.
expect
or
delays on
yeah,
the
10
major
p.m.
roads,
tomorrow night
especially during
for
rush
Madden
hour.
26.
Good to know, Jim.
Hope you guys have a great
Seems
night,
like everyone
and
is in
don't
a
forget
hurry
to
get
subscribe
somewhere
and follow
fast.
over on
It's
Twitch.
worth
Don't forget
slowing
to
down.
subscribe and like
And
the
if
stream
you
over
can,
on YouTube.
plan your trip
We'll see you guys tomorrow
outside
night
the
at
road.
10.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that,